Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is the full review on the WWE Hardcore Championship or Championship. I love how they always cut out the C, but I never understood why. Like, why not just add another piece of duct tape? But whatever, that's not what this video is about. It's about the championship. First of all, let's go over the bag. It's really just a normal WWE shop bag. Like, there's nothing special about it except the duct tape. This duct tape is actual pressed on to the bag itself, where on the belt you could actually peel off the duct tape. Speaking of the belt, let's get into it. And here it is, the WWE Hardcore Championship Belt. One thing I love about this belt design is the fact that they literally took the winged eagle, smashed it with a hammer, and gave it to Mick Foley. If you don't know the legend or history behind this title, I definitely recommend you hop on the old YouTube and search up the history of the Hardcore Championship. So let's start off by saying one thing about this belt. Just to start, I have a lot of belts in my collection, and I have to say that this has easily climbed to my top 5 favorite belts for lots of different reasons that I'm going to go into in this video. I love the different colors of spray paint that they threw on this. I love the OG WWF, or I guess WWE logo that they have on it. One thing I think they could have done that they didn't was I wish the spray paint itself went over top of the buckles. I think it would have added a lot of character to the belt if they actually painted over the buckles themselves. And I bought mine from WWEshop.com, and they have a Mick Foley signed version of this belt. So that's the one I picked up because I'm a big fan of Mick Foley. Hopefully one day I'll get to meet him. But for now, having his autograph on this belt is a big honor for me. Moving over to the first plate, I love how it's kind of stacked, but it's almost like it's molded together. I really love the design of the title. I love the straight paint going over top of it. And yes, this is real duct tape. You can remove it if you wanted to, which I don't, obviously, but you can remove the duct tape. You can move the duct tape, and it kind of makes it customizable, but I like to keep it the way I got it from the shop. Moving on to the next plate. This plate just looks mangled. But one thing I love about this belt is you can literally give this belt to a friend. You can bring it to a wrestling event. You don't have to be afraid of making it any worse than it already is because this belt is mangled. I love how there's a piece missing, but you can see the hole of where the plate is originally supposed to be. But one weird thing about this title is that it has the post over here, but there's no post over here, and there's no bolt hole to hold the post, because I think this would be part of the wing if you zoom out. But besides that, it is all real duct tape. You can remove it, as we went over. I love the spray paint going off there. I like the overspray on the belt, too. I think it just adds to it. Honestly, I could talk about this belt for hours. This is one of my favorite belts. If you're on the fence of buying this belt, I strongly recommend you do. Another hole for the rest of this plate. Moving on. This plate's just missing pieces everywhere. But no, I absolutely love it. My only complaint with the title is what I mentioned already, is I wish they painted over top of the buttons. I think it just adds, it would add a lot of character to it. Like, even if you look on this, it has paint on this, which is awesome. But why did you not do it on these? It's just something that personally I wish they did. But let's flip it over. All right, starting on this side, this is one belt that does something early in the belt game that now almost all WWE belts do, is covering the screws. I think it's because it's just such a mess with all the screws back here holding this absolute beast of a belt together. But as you can tell, I have 3 stickers. Obviously, the 2 standard ones. And then this one's for my autograph of Mick Foley. That's why that one's there. But absolutely, you can see all the screws are just covered, and it can, like, yeah. They do this on all the newer belts, but they didn't do it when this belt was released. But I think they only did it because of how much it is. You really see, like, it's almost like punching right through the strap itself. Anyway, let's flip this bad boy over. But yeah, that's my review of this belt. I definitely recommend you pick one of these up. By far, one of my favorite belts in my collection. Thanks for watching, guys.